I just wanted to start there. I love this new album of Kendrick's. Um, and I've never been a Kendrick fan, and that's why I'm apologizing. You know what happens? Motherfuckers need to stop trying to put me on to people and just let me find shit. Like, I hate a motherfucker that try to put you on to shit. Because a lot of times, like, people are stupid. And what they have to understand is, when I talk, I don't say what I think. Unless you know if it's something I think. When I'm telling you something, I know it. Okay? So, motherfuckers that try to put me on this shit, and they be usually stupid, dumbass fans that don't know no fucking better and that are told what to say. So it pisses me off when they try to tell me something. So when motherfuckers was trying to tell me, oh, Russell Westbrook, one of the top 5 best players in the world, look at him averaging a triple-double. I say, yeah, cool. What does that really mean? See, we live in a day and age now where everybody give me fucking numbers. Everybody is talking about any fucking thing and every fucking thing, and they put clips out to get a bunch of views to make a bunch of money. Yo, fam, we all die. Okay? I don't give a fuck if you're a millionaire, a billionaire, a brokey, a crackhead, whatever the fuck, you die. We all die. You can't take the money with you. I don't give a fuck about money. I don't give a fuck about your views. I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. That's why I don't watch TV. I don't fucking watch movies. I don't watch interviews and shit. Like, I don't do shit but mind my fucking business. Because every time it's just a bunch of bullshit, people trying to feed you. And they don't even know what the fuck they talking about. They feeding you some shit that some algorithms told them. Some algorithms told them this bitch was bad and everybody following him. Some numbers told you that Russell Westbrook was a great player because he averaged a triple-double. Okay, cool. What does that result into wins? All right, cool. How many games has he won when he averaged a triple-double? He has a losing record with averaging a triple-double. Don't tell me about a nigga that somebody else told you or some numbers told you was great. So when people try to put Kendrick on me, they told me, hey, he listened to, what's that song, Swimming Pools? Oh, look, he's making a song about, from a perspective of a drunkie. Then he's talking from the perspective of a conscience. Yeah, I heard Wale do that plenty times. I heard Jay-Z do that. Like, yo, don't tell me that something is great because it's great to you. What's great to you don't mean it's great to me. But with Kendrick, I apologize because I slept on Kendrick. And same thing like I said with Jim Jones, I'm kind of glad that I got to like Kendrick when I got to like Kendrick. I can't imagine being a fan waiting 5 years for this nigga to drop an album. Now I could because I'm not a regular fan. So I understand, and especially listening to the album, yo, he was fixing life. No, I'm not concerned with putting out music for you guys to sing to. My wife is leaving me. I got a sex addiction. I got issues. I can't look my mom in the face. Hey, me and my dad ain't on the best of terms. Like, yo, he said his family tried to sue him like 2 different times. He was like, my family tried to sue me because like they got the privilege. And then it was another time the family suing everything that I make. Like, he's going through real shit. This ain't the time to be talking about putting out music. So I do apologize to Kendrick for sleeping on him. And again, thank you for this phenomenal album. The best album of the year that I've heard thus far. I don't listen to white shit. I don't really listen to R&B like that unless it's Tory Lanez. So salute to Kendrick. Best album I've heard this year is his. Probably Pushes on his second. Dirk's, the Lobby Boys, and then maybe Future. I like Futures, but I'm not a Future fan. I think Kendrick retiring too. I don't think he got time for this shit, man. I think Kendrick got much better shit to do in his life. Much more important shit to do in his life. I think he's retiring. And if he is, good for him. Like, do I think he'll ever put out music again? Maybe. Or maybe not. Like, and he's earned that right. Yo, he ain't missed on the album yet. So, if he wants to retire, retire. Let Drake run around and fucking Tootsie slide his way around town. I feel Kendrick, man. Like, I feel Kendrick. Because like, I'm at the point, like I said this before, but I'm at the point, like, bro, I'm fixing the shit I fucked up in my early 20s. Like, it's just a lot of shit I don't got time for. Like, a lot of shit I'm not making time for. A lot of shit I don't care for. And it's like, yo, whatever. Like, I just could do without. I'm trying to build myself into the husband that I want to be. So I don't want a girl looking at me like, oh, this nigga ain't got this. He ain't do that. Or how do you, like, think about it, right? If I like to say I'm almost 30. If you fuck up from 20 to 30 and you ain't got shit or whatever, like, goddamn, like, at some point, like, because that's how, like, I want to date a woman, like, based off decision making. Like, of course, you know, other things too, but I date off decision making. Like, if you 30 and it's different if, like, you went to school a lot of times and a lot of shit you paid to go to school, or like you paid for investments and shit like that. It's like, or like, you know, you invested in shit and maybe you went up or down, you lost money, whatever. Like, that's different. Or but you went to school and, you know, whatever. Like, that's different. To just not have or not earn or not do, not invest, not nothing. I can't be that nigga at 30, and I can't date a girl who is that at 30. I just can't. Like, sorry, I can't do it. I just can't. So I'm trying to fix myself to be the husband that I want to be. And, it's fucked up because, like, even with certain things, like, I want to have more kids. But I want them all to be mine. And I know it's asking a lot because a girl look at me and say, well, you got a kid. That ain't my kid. So how do you have the right to want somebody that don't have kids? But number one, we all have what we have. That's like the people that be arguing over fucking, she said that she don't want a nigga that go half on the bill. She want a nigga to pay everything. All right, well, if you're not that nigga, then why you care? Why are we arguing? Okay, you're not that nigga, then move over. Go let her date in her field. So like, oh shit, my bad, y'all. I've been super tired. But like, bro, just date. I'm like, who cares? But bottom line, like, it's a girl that like extremely cool, and we connect. She kind of did some flaw shit, so I fell back off of her. But like, we connect, and like, I can't date her because she have a kid, but not just because she have a kid, because the kid is cool. It's just, I know that me and her baby dad, like, I know it'll end bad. Like, I know that. I'm trying to say this without saying this, but like, I know that I end up smoking that nigga. Cause he already, it's already some underlying shit with that I'm not gonna speak on just in case anything happens. But it's like he's just one of those dudes like, small-minded as fuck. Like, he's small-minded as fuck, and like I'm just a gangster, dog. Like, I'm just a gangster. I don't have to portray no image. I don't play around. Like, I do what I do. I move how I move. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're not supposed to. But it's like, I can't give a nigga the opportunity to play. And he's one of those dudes that, like, I just know it'll end bad. And it's fucked up because I know how hard she works. And I mentioned it on my album briefly. Like, it's like a in and out line. Like, it's like a ooh. Like, you ain't gonna even catch it. But it's like, I just know, like, for her, like, what attracts me to her is, like, how hard she works. Extremely hard, extremely focused, extremely dedicated. She's been through a lot. I know it. She's speaking to me about it briefly, but I keep my distance from girls, bro. Like, sometimes I don't be knowing if girls want to further the conversation or not. So I just not respond because, like, I don't want to be that nigga that's doing too much in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So like, I kind of like, it's kind of getting fucked up with girls. Like, I'm kind of like losing my way with them. Like, I'm kind of like distancing myself from them. Where it's like, if they not coming on to me and saying, yo, I want to be with you, I'm kind of like, all right, I'm gonna just end right here. Cause I hate to be the nigga that's like pushy. And I know girls be like apply pressure and all that, but that's just not me. Like, if you ain't telling me you like me, cause niggas can feel like a girl like them and be dead ass wrong. So, but yeah, she's like, I mean, of course she's a beautiful girl on the outside, but on the inside is like what really attracts me. Like, she works hard, she's dedicated, she's focused, she's a great mom, she busts her ass, she sacrificed, she took losses, she bounced back, she fucking has a pure heart. Even when she do, I can't say slimy shit, but even when she do little shit, it's like you can tell like instinctual. Like, some shit is instinctual, right? So if you grew up having to survive, you might do shit that you don't want to do, but you might do some shit that's like, somebody could take it as you fucked them over, right? So like, she did some shit to me where it's kind of petty, but it's like, damn, you ain't have to do that. Actually, twice. But it is what it is. I ain't tripping about it. Like, I ain't tripping about it. But that's me though. I never trip about shit. I just make a mental note and I keep shit moving. I never trip about shit. Like, it is what it is at this point. It is what it is. So yeah, that's basically what I've been working on. Oh, I did want to talk about because I was mentioning to y'all about the Post Malone album and how that shit getting they stepping on Post Malone album like the gas company stepping on gas right now. Like, these motherfuckers, they are like, somebody said that and it stuck with me. They're like, when the last time you went to the gas station and smelled gas? Like, niggas is putting water in their car, yo. Niggas is putting water in their car. But Post Malone, okay, I'm gonna just start from the top. So The Weeknd puts out an album after his last album did good, and he dropped pretty fast. The Weeknd put out an album, it didn't sell that good, right? He's on Universal. Kendrick, although he's leaving Top Dog, I think he's staying with Universal, but still label problems with Universal. Kendrick comes out, he sells almost 300 first week. Next week he sold like 100. Next week he sold 88. Still, those great numbers, but it's not Kendrick numbers. Kendrick usually do 500-600. Shit, right after Kendrick's album, Post Malone album came out, and they stepped on that shit. They tried to not tell you that Post Malone album was coming out, and he's doing 120. Like, it's still decent numbers, but Posty usually do 2 to 3. And I think it's all a direct correlation to how Drake got his $400 million contract. Kendrick, we don't know when the next time he putting out music. Not only that, label issues. Posty, he don't want to be on the label no more. He talked about it. And then they came back and said, yo, everything was good. But they lied. I knew they lied because I just watched how they rolled out the album. They put out a Roddy Ricch feature as his single. Yo, check this out. With all the respect, Roddy Ricch ain't that nigga. They thought he was in the 120 range. He's not that. He sold, what, 50-something last album? And I think he maybe do that the next time he sells. Probably less than that. Oh, that's another thing in my Atlantic topic that I didn't talk about. Like, Roddy Ricch didn't sell good. But it's a correlation. The top acts usually stop selling good when they got issues with the label. And then they bet on one person. So same way how I said Meek, Youngboy, they leaving. Hey, check out Meek numbers didn't sell that good. We don't know what Youngboy's going to do. Roddy Ricch, supposed to be a big artist. His numbers didn't do that good. All right, label issues. Hey, guess what? We're going to bank all on Cardi. It's the same thing with Universal. Posty wants to leave. He don't sell good. Kendrick wants to leave. He doesn't sell Kendrick numbers. Hey, check this out. Who the fuck we banking on? The Weeknd ain't sell good either. Oh, shit. Our pop artists didn't do good. So if we got our pop artists that didn't do good, well, didn't do his numbers, because he still did like, what, 1 something. We got fucking Kendrick, who sold 3, but that ain't really Kendrick numbers, and we don't know when the next time he dropping, and this motherfucker has label issues. Now on top of that, we got Post Malone, who usually do 300. He doing 120, and he don't want to be on the label either. Oh, shit. We got to go get the white Jewish boy to go sign. We got to re-up him. Let's re-up him, because if we lose him, we fuck. All right, so now we re-up Drake for 400. Like, no, y'all missing the point. I'm not saying that's why Drake got the deal. Drake is Drake. He was getting a new deal anyways. I'm saying the manner in which he got it, the numbers in which he got it, and the timing in which he got it. The deal came out. The deal came out like in the middle of Kendrick, or maybe before, probably before Kendrick album drop, or in the middle, like maybe a week after, some shit like that. It was like the deal, but you don't think that that's a direct correlation? It's the same shit with Atlantic. Y'all say again, I'm telling y'all what I know, and y'all telling me what y'all think. If The Weeknd is a big fucking act, Kendrick is a big fucking act, Posty is a big fucking act. The Weeknd usually sells like what, 400 something? Posty usually sells 300 to 400. Kendrick usually sells 500 to 600. Kendrick sold 300. Weeknd sold 1 something. Posty sold 1 something. You think that's by accident? All them niggas just underperform? No. Weeknd, I don't know why he underperformed. I don't know if he had label issue. I know the guy that usually writes his music not there no more, but I don't know why he underperformed. He came back pretty fast. Kendrick underperformed. Still sold 300, but he underperformed because guess what? Label issues. Posty underperformed. Label issues. That's why Kendrick, no promo. Posty, really no promo. So the no promo, y'all think that was just happen to say too? No promo because nigga we beefing. And while we beefing, we gonna step on y'all rollout. So nigga, guess what? Underperform. Hey, guess what? We gonna bank on the Jewish white boy. The Jewish white boy Drake that can sing tunes. That's not an accident. Oh, Vori dropped. Vori album, I love it. Everybody really been delivering on albums this year, I ain't gonna lie. That I listen to. Like Dirk delivered on his album. Push delivered on his album. Future delivered on his album. Lobby Boys delivered on their album. Kendrick delivered on his album. Vori delivered. I want to know his numbers. But I can see him jumping into a different stratosphere. I probably got him around 50-something thousand. If he do more than that, I'll be shocked. Because he's still a relatively young act and he don't promote. You do interviews. So I'll be shocked if he does over 50, over 55.